began with a lovely breakfast at the Doppio Cafe Pink, which was opposite to our accommodation. Our first destination of the day was the Bajra Sandhi monument in Denpasar. Bajra means a bell used by Hindu priests at all Balinese temples, symbolizing the struggle of the Balinese against the Dutch colonialism. The structure is in the shape of a bell and has 3 tiers called the Trimandala, consisting of an outer courtyard, an inner courtyard, and a central pillar-like structure with a base. It is built of concrete and is plated with the black volcanic stone. An upper floor inside the monument displays the history of Bali in the form of beautiful artwork. Activity came up next at the Upside Down World. We passed from room to room clicking photographs that fueled the madness within us. Time flew without our knowledge. Built on nearly 60 hectares of land, the Garuda Vishnu Kenchana Cultural Park is a landmark in the Ungasan area that is inspired by a story from the Hindu mythology where Garuda bird agrees to play vehicle to Lord Vishnu in exchange for Amrit, the nectar of immortality, in order to save the life of his own mother. The bus arrangements within the cultural park make it easy for the tourists to move from place to place. Standing at a height of 98 feet, including the pedestal it stands on, the statue of Garuda Vishnu can be spotted from most places in South Bali. It weighs about 4,000 tons and is therefore the heaviest in the country. The main hall right below maintains records of not only the entire process of setting up the gigantic statue, but also displays various mythological characters and stories in the form of sculpted art. Another short bus ride within the premises took us to the Asana Art Museum. The Jendala restaurant opposite to the museum is where we landed next to collect our free welcome drink. We stopped for lunch at the Living Well Organic Cafe right next to the GWK for simple plant-based vegan dishes. It soon started raining and we were forced to return to our accommodation. we spent the evening indoors. Bidding farewell to the Purikerettan Seminyak, our day 4 began at 6 am where we made way to the Sanur port to take a ferry to the island of Nusa Penida. It is quite a walking distance from the parking lot to the pier, so you may want to reconsider heavy luggage unless you have sufficient help on that front. On arriving in Nusa Penida, we preferred to leave our luggage at Semabu Hills, where we had booked our accommodation for the night. A change of clothes was a must before heading out to explore the western coastline of this beautiful island. temples in the world is the Paluang Car Temple, where the main shrine is shaped in the form of two cars made of stone. There is no record of how this temple came into existence, except that a few localites claim to have heard engine noises from this site at night. After witnessing quite a bit during the day, we stopped at the Sebilu Resto and Bar for lunch, where I tasted the nasi goreng for the very first time. The temple of Puncak Mundi sits at the highest point on the Penida island. Built of limestone, the uniquely Balinese structures and walls of the temple tell their own story. Our last stop for the day was by the Crystal Bay. We returned to the Semabu Hills Resort and spent a quiet evening there, followed by dinner.